There are some incredible PS5 SSD sales on right now, so I'm going to show you the best valued SSDs to get for more PS5 storage space, starting with the WD Black SN850. This is the SSD recommended by PS5 architect Mark Cerny, boasts read speeds of 7GB per second and 1 million input-output operations per second, so it's one of the best drives out there right now. In the US, you can pick up the 1TB model at an incredible $150 on Best Buy instead of the usual $230. In the UK, you can get it for £120 on Amazon instead of $154. However, these huge discounts only apply to the model without the heatsink. If you get the heatsink included, you're going to be paying way too much. So instead, buy without and then get a separate $20 heatsink from the range I'll mention later on in the video. The 500GB and 2TB models are also discounted at most places. Also note that I'll have linked to all the SSDs I speak about today in the description and the pinned comment. Next up is the crucial P5 Plus, which has a slightly slower read speed of up to 6.6GB per second, but it works fine on the PS5 and is currently on sale for less than the WD Black. You can find this drive in stock at Best Buy for $145 if you want a terabyte, or just $300 for a 2TB model. In the UK and most other areas, it's in stock on Amazon priced at £107 or £251 for 1TB and 2TB models respectively. You can pick up the 500GB for just £60 too, but I'd definitely spend the extra $40 on the terabyte version if you can. Like the WD Black, you will need to add your own heatsink to this, so I'll show you some great cheap ones in a bit. Now for an SSD that does actually come stock with a heatsink and is currently a complete steal of an offer. The ADATA XPG S70 blade offers an advertised read speed of 7,400 megabytes per second, making it faster than the WD Black on paper. However, do note that in actual testing, it does lose in the IOPS area by a reasonable margin, but don't let that put you off this drive. It's able to run games brilliantly on the PS5 with no issues, comes with a pre-installed heatsink, and you can currently pick up the 1TB model for $130 with the link in the description. That's insane! It's also available on Amazon UK for just £114.58, though the UK discounts do seem to be quite on and off at the moment, so just keep an eye out. If you are looking for a 1TB SSD right now though, then this is probably the best value you can find, and I'd really recommend it. If none of the SSDs so far match what you're looking for, then perhaps you should get the Samsung 980 Pro. It works like a charm on PS5 and has excellent read and write speeds. You can get the 1TB model without the heatsink for $170 at Best Buy or $200 with the heatsink at Amazon. If you're in the UK, you can get it without the heatsink for just £125. The Sabrent Rocket 4 is also a fine choice, though it isn't discounted too much just yet. You can get it bundled with a heatsink that replaces the SSD cover, making it really easy to install. And on Amazon US, you can pick up a 1TB bundle for just $180 instead of $190. In the UK, the same bundle is still £170 though, so you might be better off going for one of the other SSDs unless you can find a discount elsewhere. Now, if your SSD of choice doesn't include a heatsink, then with the current sales, you can get the Sabrent PS5 heatsink for $20 on Amazon or $20 instead of $30 if you're in the UK. I'd personally recommend going with the Sabrent as it's simpler to install, but if for whatever reason you want a different choice, then you can get a QIVYNSRY heatsink for $12 on Amazon US or £13 on Amazon UK. It is a cheaper option, but it will make the installation process a little more difficult. Speaking of the SSD installation, if you want to see the easiest and safest way to put your brand new drive into the console, then watch the video on screen now or the one below it to see even more great SSD choices. I'll see you there.